Bringing you your favorite new MCs, it's Dormville!
Oh, you worry about sections, I'm worried about guapo. You tricking off purpose and me, I just rob them. Be flushing these niggas, be draining them pockets. Try me.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Dormville. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mike Hood, with my co-host,
Backstage Phantom.
And we're sitting down today with Brionne the rapper. How you doing?
I'm good, guys. I'm finna smoke a wood. I took it high.
Yo, for those of you who don't know, this is the queen of Dallas rap at the moment. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I mean? Just dropped her, debut EP 23, fresh on the 23, you know what I'm saying? Her Jordan year. Just dropped today, Tropics Remix video. That shit's fucking fire. If y'all niggas ain't tapped in, you never wake up because you sleep like shit.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yo, just jumping into it, I guess, let's just jump into, the Project 23 and especially let's just jump into Tropics.
Okay.
What about, that song? Because you got Easy on there and you have Pat Ron on there. So, what was, the whole vibe? Because, that shit was just fun as hell to listen to, off jump. But, what was the vibe going into it?
So, as far as Tropics, I have an original Tropics that I've done. So I dropped that last year. So that's my most dope song, I guess, that everybody likes. So I wanted to do a remix to it because I listen to the pre-roll every day, the sequel and the pre-roll. I love those two songs by Ease and Pat Ron. I've been listening to them since 2013. So I always knew that I wanted to have a feature with them two niggas. I knew that they was gonna eat that shit. I just felt it in my soul that they would eat that beat. And they did. So I sent them my verse and then I sent it to them and then they sent me the track in a week. And then we just had it done. So after that, it was just it was real cool. It was real cool. They gave me some advice and everything, before I even dropped it. And they really have helped me with my tape. So I appreciate them a lot. So yeah, I wanted to only have one feature on that hoe. So I was this is perfect. This is perfect.
Yo, you said you were listening to them since 2013. So in music as a whole, how long have you been just watching the Dallas scene versus being inside of it?
So in high school, we used to throw parties and shit. It was a group of 6 girls, and we called ourselves JIC. I know that shit mean drunk. We didn't know at the time, but it was an acronym for our. It's an acronym for our name, so it's JICK. Because my first name is Courtney. Brionne is my middle name, so it was JICKKK or whatever. And we used to throw parties and shit. So we used to be kind of not on no hype shit, but we used to be kind of connected in the Dallas scene. So we've been on this shit. We know Ease, we've met that nigga before, in 2013. That's our friend. It's not even on no music shit. So we just been super connected. And Dallas is really good with just when everybody is cool with each other, we go promote the fuck out of each other. So that's just how it's been since then.
Yo, it's mad dope. I guess the first time we saw you was whenever we went to Tunes World. What was that, April?
Yeah.
Yeah.
May, around
bro, and that shit was fire.
Shout out to Toon, queen of the fucking events. What is you talking about? Shout out to my bitch Toon. It's crazy, bro, because I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna ask type shit. I'm gonna be okay, I'm just gonna see if she gonna want me to be on her show type shit. So she hit me up, and I was hell yeah, I want to be on a Toon Girl. The fuck? Hell yeah. So that was a pretty dope, that was one of my dopest shows. I think it really kind of showed, who I am, as an individual and how I really be turning up. Because I don't know, I was just kind of comfortable. We was at my home shop. The shop is my home. So it was pretty comfortable.
Yo, because I think it was you previewed Nappy there, and we were because we showed up and we pulled up with one of our homeboys, and we were just bro, that shit slap, bro. We got to get her on next, bro. We got because we had just started wrapping up the season last semester, because we do it by school semesters, and so we had just we were both about to get ready to do finals and go home. We was bro, hold on, bro. We got to do something with her next semester, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Bro, I'm glad y'all fuck with Nappy. That's my favorite fucking track. That whole so slept on. I fucks with Nappy. I'm glad y'all like this shit.
Yo, I like the music video for it was mad fucking dope. I was oh
Thank
shit,
you.
damn, she came with the little visual with it too. Damn.
Thank you. And that's another thing I be trying to do, especially my videos. I think that's just a part of my brand now, to just have dope ass fucking videos. So I just be trying to come up with the most insane shit on a cheap ass budget, and then we just go with it, go with the flow. So yeah, that was Nappy. That was pretty cool. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that.
One of the things that you did, I want to say at the tail end of last year, kind of, or I guess it was still in 2019. You did Queens with 16s. What was that? What was it like to be around? Just I guess not that many, but I guess that many women in hip hop and just music in general, since it is a predominantly male dominated genre.
It is. I just think women are kind of turning up right now. Like I don't know.
Facts.
They
Facts.
turning up. Like even with Queens of 16, it's like at that point, people even knew at that point, like women turning up. We got to do a female cipher right now. Like so, it wasn't like too like absurd at the moment. It was just like shit. Y'all know what's up. Like let's go. Let's do this shit. It was pretty empowering. Like no cap. And that hoe was on 420, so you know, like I was lit. I was lit. The day we shot that hoe, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Like Michi was there, my homie Dutch, my baby Dutch was on that hoe, motherfucking Golden Barbie. Like it was pretty cool. Everybody was on that hoe.
Going into the future, do you think you'll start working more with female artists just to promote like females in hip hop, or is it just kind of gonna be like whoever you work with is who you work with?
I want to work with female artists like purposely, just to do like you know what I'm saying, just for us to go up together. It's kind of hard to work with females though. Like two girls working together, shit kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, cause you know it's super strong personalities, but I'm not intimidated or nothing by it. So yeah, I would love to work with female artists. Like even working with artists now, I be trying to work with people who I feel like are better than me. Like this shit don't intimidate me, cause I just be wanting to hop on this shit how they hop on the hell. Like I'll be wanting to learn, like you know, get better with my flow. So of course I would love to. That's like one of my main goals too in 2020 is to work with more women. Not even just you know rappers, like more photographers and videographers and stuff like that. They're the women. Like I'm trying to be on that shit.
Let's talk about your early life a little bit. What was early life like for you? What got you into
Like
hip hop specifically?
like my childhood. Haha. Like
Right.
a bitch. Let's get in this Netflix story. All right. So I used to do poetry. Well, I still do poetry, but I've done poetry for a really, really long time, like since middle school. Like I was in events and stuff for it. So I've always been kind of like keen to that type of shit. I'm not gonna say rapping is the same thing, but it kind of gives me the same vibe, you know? It's just a kind of like a creative outlet for me. I have a lot of creative outlets. It's just like right now I'm a rapper. Like that's just I gotta stick to one thing, but I like to do, you know, poetry, rapping. I used to make clothes. I used to make hats and stuff. So all this stuff I'm trying to incorporate into like a brand type shit. Like that's always been my shit. Like how to make money off myself. Like even when I was young, I probably had fucking 30 jobs. I could count. Like I'd be quitting the shit out them hoes. I can't work for nobody. So I just always knew like I'm supposed to work for myself. I'm supposed to make a name for myself. So that's just always what I've been on. Even when I was in college, like yeah, I was doing fashion shows and shit. Like it's lit. So I'm gonna all in time I'm gonna incorporate all that shit into one. So I'm really excited about that shit. But yeah, my childhood was lit. We used to throw parties and shit. Like we used to just do a whole bunch of shit. I knew I was supposed to be a moneymaker, so I already knew that.
Yo, you talked about being a brand yourself in your GGT interview. You talked about just you joining NTSQ, and then like you knew that putting this out and rapping was gonna turn into being a brand. What steps are you gonna take like in the future of like this quarter you want to do, like by the end of 2019 you want X amount of streams, or in 2020 you want to do merch, or like what's the steps?
So I definitely want to do merch in 2020. I do be having yearly goals. So this goal was just to like get my followers up. I had like 2,000 followers, so now I'm finna have like 4. Hopefully by the end of December, my goal is to have 6,000 followers. Like that's my whole thing, just having my followers out, and also people just know my personality. I don't feel like people know my personality that well yet. So shit, that was just my goal right now. But next year I want to have merchandise for sure. Like that's the top of the list. Like I'm already working on it. So Tropics merch coming soon for sure. So after the merchandise and stuff, it's still all about following right now. You know, interviews and shows. That's what I'm on in 2020 for sure. Interviews and shows.
You okay? Going, I guess, kind of like jumping back, but like being at a show with you, it seemed like you were in your element. It wasn't like, oh, you know, I'm here to do the show because you know this is what rappers do or whatever. It was like, yo, I'm here. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna show out. Do you feel like shows or being in the studio are more? There's like, which one is more therapeutic for you?
Being in the Yo show is more therapeutic. Being at a show, y'all couldn't tell I was nervous in the hoe.
No,
Yo, you tore it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I was like, oh,
Bro.
this shit fun as hell.
Yeah.
I be nervous as fuck at a show. Like my anxiety be up there. Like I be having this is weird, but I have to fart before every show. Before every set, I gotta fart. I gotta do it. Cause I don't know. I just be like putting my anxiety out. I don't know. But I be stressed at a show. Especially like the one Tunes World was a big show. But if I'm like in a more intimate show, I be super like nervous. I don't know why. When I'm in the studio, it's just being my engineer, you know? So it's just like I'm in my zone. I got my blunt and I'm in my zone. So it's kind of like two different feelings, but they still kind of give me a high. The other one just kind of like, it's like a roller coaster. Like you just got to get on it and it got to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Going into the future, like, do you want to do more shows, or like just because you want to do them rather than for publicity's sake, or do you want to be more of a project artist where people are more so looking for projects rather than where you're gonna pop up at?
So I want to be an independent artist like forever. Like I don't ever want to sign to nobody. So I definitely want to start curating my own shows and having my own lineups, like headlining them hoes and putting like the artists that I fuck with on my shows.
Right.
But I do want to kind of be a project artist. I mean, like I drop songs ever so often. I just don't be dropping shit, and I just kind of like take everything I drop seriously. I just don't be want to drop shit back after back after back, because like some shit that you record, like I know some shit I record, I don't fuck with it after like 3 weeks. So I just be like, all right, I'm not fucking with this. So I want to be an artist that people kind of anticipate my music for sure.
Is there somebody whose model you follow in that sense of like, this is kind of the way I want to brand myself in music?
For sure, follow Frank Ocean's model, Rihanna. I just like the fact that people be kind of like begging for their shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like that shit. So like Kanye, like I like shit like dropping shit on the days that you said you was go dropping, but you're not dropping it that day. I like shit like that. Like I don't know, it's weird.
People still anticipate it.
Yeah, I fuck with that type of shit. I even did that with 23. I said I was gonna drop it, and then I dropped this shit months later. Like I dropped it months later, but it was like the songs that I was originally gonna use, and I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all about shit, just going with the flow and doing you. I've learned like I'm not on nobody else's time but my own. Y'all can either fuck with that shit or not.
So going forward, there's no like, I guess so you could say like most people, or not most people, some people will plan out like, I need a song, or I need at least 2 singles this month, and then I need a project this month, and then I need this. It's kind of like, and what happens is like, if they fuck with it, they fuck with it. They should, you know. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm like rolling out 23 right now, like with visuals.
Right.
I want to have. I only got 6 of them songs, so I'm gonna have a visual to every fucking song. Fuck it. And after that, I'm working on another project right now. This is the first time I said it, but I'm working on another project right now currently. So after that, definitely coming with another tape. Fuck it. I'm on some Larry June shit. That's somebody else I model too. Fuck it. That nigga just be dropping tapes. Fuck all that single shit. Like, here, get these 6 songs and shut the fuck up talking to me. So yeah, that's definitely the goal right now. To getting out these visuals, and then I drop the next tape and I'm getting out those visuals, you know?
When you work on a new visual, like whenever you did the Tropics video or whenever you did the Nappy video, was it whenever you wrote the song you saw like, okay, this is what I want to do for this? Or was it kind of more so you sat down with somebody and y'all fleshed out the idea together?
So most of the time I kind of have like a vision of what I want the video to look like as soon as I record the track. I already know. But I had creative directors. So for Nappy, like I had Learners Club, she actually creative directed my vision. Like I'm just like, I can lay out the idea, but I just sometimes I need help, you know, kind of like stimulating like the emotions of that hoe. So like with Nappy, Tropics, I directed that one myself. That hoe's in my hood. And Tropics Remix too. That hoe's in Holland Hills. So you know, those are easy videos. But the ones that like kind of take effort, like Nappy, I had a video called The Dream, and that hoe was 3 sets. I had somebody creative direct that hoe, Anissa Denmark. So hell yeah, I really be taking my time like with the visuals. I be wanting them hoes to be as dope as possible.
Yo, with Nappy, it was kind of like more so like a loose kind of like y'all honestly was just at that bitch chilling, like just smoking and having a good time. So look, I was like, bro, I wonder if it took them like how long to do this, because somebody was like, oh shit, y'all, we were actually recording a video. Like fuck. But like, what was that whole experience like, just having everyone there to do that?
So shit, that's really all the homies do. Like we just link up at like where we was at shooting Tropics Remix. We always at the house smoking, like always at the house chilling, drinking shit. So I just told the videographer to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just everybody that was there. That's the homies that always be at the house. We always be playing dominoes, like always watching a fucking Cowboys game. That shit just real life. So shit, I had the Crown bottle. I got everybody drunk. When you get drunk and you get loose, it's really like a cool ass shoot. We only did like 3 performance shoots, and the other ones was just like B-rolls and shit. So it was really just us having fun.
So like with what's generally like the process behind like coming up with the visual? Like I know that you said that you have sort of like a preconceived idea when you're already writing the song and such, but like is there more to it, like is with the storyboard or like what do you do around with like the directors and such? Like what's the general process of that like?
So if I have a video that I'm just like doing myself, I'll just do the treatment and then I'll find the videographer that I want for that specific purpose. And that's another thing too. I'll be trying to use like every videographer in the city. Like I only have two videos that are like by the same person. So I'll be trying to use every videographer in the city type shit. If I have somebody that I want to kind of put my vision out there, like I'll just still write the treatment or whatever, like write basically the main idea of that hoe and then send it to them. And then shit, we'll meet up one time before the actual video just to get all the minor details. Like I like for shit to go smooth. I don't like mishaps and shit. That's like a pet peeve of mine. So I kind of had that when I did my very first video, like when I very first started rapping. So after that, I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this shit no more. So yeah, I be wanting every small fucking detail of every scene to be lined up. So definitely a detail oriented person when it comes to my videos, but I have faith like in the people that I work with. I have trust in them. Like even my videographers, they'll ask me like, "How you want me to edit it?" I'm just like, "Just send me the final draft. Like I trust you. Fuck it. Just send it to the final draft." So I'm like loose in a way, but in the same time strict. So I kind of keep it on my P's and Q's, but I let people have their creative direction with it too.
Yo, you've brought up multiple times that you like to work with people in Dallas and make sure that everyone's just like everyone gets to eat basically. With that, what I guess not what sparked that, but when did you start like kind of getting into the scene? Like you started throwing parties, and so it's like you start meeting rappers and you start meeting like all these other people, and so like was that the entrance into like the Dallas like entertainment industry, or was it kind of like what's the reasoning behind you wanting everyone to eat, I guess?
Yeah, I definitely say most of the people I worked with I've already known before. So definitely just like yeah, them the homies type shit. Like my homies gonna eat when I eat, and showing love is gonna get you love, bro. Being stingy and being a dickhead is not gonna get you no love. Like it's just
Facts.
karma. It's just karma, bro. Like I just want to have good karma, and I'm a good person. Fuck. And then ain't no reason not to use your people if they talented. Like none of my niggas suck. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, what's the reason? What's the reason if you're not using them? Like, but definitely, I mean, it's just kind of natural to me. Like, fuck it, let's shoot a video. Let's do this shit. You know how I mean? Let's do it. It's like not even like no thought into it, but showing love is definitely gonna get you paid. Like it's gonna get you paid, it's gonna get your homies paid, and it's just gonna continue that relationship. You always want to keep your relationships. Those are important to me.
Yo, facts. We had this. We literally had this conversation with like 20 minutes ago, or like whenever the last time I was up here. We were talking about just. I was on the phone with Brionne too. But I was on the phone with one of our homies, and we were talking about just like people just kind of like fucking niggas over just because they were like hurt over some like little itty bitty shit. And it's like, nah, nigga, like if you really want to be hurt, like be hurt, but don't come at me sideways for no bullshit. Like, I ain't with all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm the type of person, shit, I'll give you a chance, but I will say I'm a one and done ass motherfucker. Like you hold me one time, I will never fuck with you again. Like I don't know, maybe it's the Gemini in me, but shit, I can't. I give people like my trust. So shit, if I trust you and I feel like you gonna do me how I do you, that's what I expect. Like I don't expect nothing less. And people have fucked me over, and I haven't worked with them people no more. Like it's just what it is. Like whatever. Like people know, like you know, when they doing somebody wrong, it's up to them to give a fuck or not. It ain't up to you. You can't get that out of nobody else. So shit, I just be doing me. I be trying to do me. I be trying to be good on my shit. It take a lot of effort. Can't force nobody else to be good.
Yo, side note, yo, this is the whole like everybody in this is what we're all Geminis, huh? Because you're born the day after me.
Y'all Geminis too?
Yes.
It's so wild up in here. Hold on, it's a party. Y'all ain't tell me.
Yeah, facts. Because it was like I'm May 23rd, and then he's
May 24th.
Yeah,
May 24th over here too. Okay.
Hey, yo, all right.
Yeah, we good, y'all. Y'all locked in. Fuck it. I definitely think a Gemini is super creative, bro. Like we take over a lot in entertainment business, like a lot. So I fucks with that. Y'all just made me happy.
Yo, what was it? A couple days ago, you had a tweet and you said, "P.S. motherfucking A. If you have if you have the YouTube app, there's no reason why you shouldn't. And you have your friends on there, there's no reason you shouldn't go give them a like because all it takes is 3 seconds. I guess that kind of like ties in with the whole just support of the homies and shit like that.
Yeah,
we had.
Bro, like you ain't even gotta like even if you put a thumbs up on that motherfucker, it don't even matter if you like the song or not. If you my friend, just put a thumbs up, bro. You act like that go show your name or some shit. I don't like that type of shit. I just be like, bro, you had a YouTube app. Like, what's the point of not even
people getting stingy with their likes as if it really means something. Like it's really like a sacred thing. Like it's just they're just numbers. Just help out your friend.
I know it's just numbers. It's all politics, bro. If you can't help me out like that, then fuck you. Like the fuck are you even here for?
Right.
And Ricky Blue made up a good point too on my shit. He was just like, I separate my friends from my fandom. And I get that shit too, but like I said, if you put a thumbs up, bro, that hoe ain't showing your name. That hoe incognito as fuck. Like, you can do that shit. I don't know. I understand though. Like, I do separate I don't expect my friends to just retweet the shit out. Cause you know what I'm saying? They not in New Trap Tech
Right.
Quest. That's my group. You know what I'm saying? My music group. I have music friends and then I have real friends. So I understand both sides kind of to it, but at the same time, your friends, your homies should support you. I don't know. It's just second nature to me. Maybe everybody built different, but shit, second nature to me.
Nah, that shit makes a lot of sense because like my little homie, he started up YouTube like right after we just started doing stuff, and so like he does like all types of like reaction and like just like he did one of his homegirls makeup and all that shit. And I was like, it's not shit that I would typically watch, but I'm like, oh yeah, nigga, if you want the view, like I'll just put that joint on mute and I'll put it in a playlist and I'm gonna let that bitch go for a couple of hours and I'm gonna make sure I like him. And it's like that shit doesn't hurt me, it doesn't hurt anybody. I'm like, yo, really, I'm just trying to make sure that my little nigga gets to eat type shit. And
Exactly.
who was it? Tune had it I think last week. Whenever we had our sit down meeting, me and Mike had a meeting, and then like directly after the meeting, I got on Twitter and Tune tweeted, "If you're worried about who's not supporting you, you must not be working hard enough because you're able to you're able to see who it is, or something like that." And I was like,
too.
bro, I tweeted her. I was like, bro, I needed this shit right now. Because I was in that bitch mad. I was like, bro, y'all niggas always talking about this, that, and the third, but y'all niggas don't never give me no fucking streams, bro.
God, bro, we be going off. I understand that shit too. It's just like shit. Just do you, bro. Like shit. Everybody not gonna like your shit. I learned that too, especially because everybody been knowing me since motherfucking high school. So it's just like they kind of put me in this bubble of this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And people just do that unintentionally. It's just human nature. So shit, just do you, bro. And I tell you, God is gonna bless you, bro. When you just stay in your lane and do you. Like it's so many times where I've been trying to act salty and like I haven't been getting blessed because I'm not doing me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like do you, my nigga. Like that's everything in like the rap industry and any entertainment, creative industry or creative anything. Just do you. Even if you feel like somebody's copying you or somebody not showing you love, fuck it, fuck them. Like that's been my motto. Fuck it.
I guess jumping back, you were talking about New Tribe, Same Quest, and you joined like last November or this November, I guess. What's been like the biggest takeaway that you've gotten from working with them?
They've helped me a lot in just being comfortable in my own sound and just not being afraid to just rap how I want to rap. Like not being afraid to not rap like, you know, how everybody else is rapping right now. Just do you,
Right.
bro. Like they just really have helped me like with my sound. And I appreciate that a lot. Like even like songs where I feel like I'm not me, but I'm trying to hop on somebody's beat, if that makes sense. They can like catch that shit and they be like, you really like this hoe? I'm like, nah, I don't really like it, but I'm just trying to, you know, do whatever, you know? And
Yeah.
they just tell me, like, even like Power. I was so afraid to put Power out. Like, I really was, bro. But that's like one of the songs that really kind of
I would say that joint slap.
That hoe slapped out. Yeah, that hoe slaps, bro. And that hoe like really one of like my personality. If you want to hear my personality, it's like Power and Tropics off top.
In the future going forward, you talked about, you know, you used to do throw shows and you also used to make hats and whatnot. Are you going to incorporate that into the brand, or is it going to be more of like an outsourcing thing? Like you find someone that clothes is their thing that they do now, or is it going to be more in-house?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be in-house. I've actually been like doing some graphics and stuff now. I definitely got some Tropic merch coming out very, very soon. So I'm pretty excited about that. Like hats and sweatshirts and shit. Because, you know, it's about to be cold girl season.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely got that in the works. Like photo shoots, that stuff and everything. Like I'm trying to be indie. So shit, I got to make my bread, you know, however way I can creatively. And I like that shit too. I love it equally as much as rapping. So it's not nothing that's just like, I'm doing it just to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I fucks with Rihanna heavy, bro. Besides the fact that she's sexy than the hoe, I fucks with just like her brand, bro. Like she does whatever the fuck she wants. She does makeup, she does clothing, like, and you can tell that she puts her all into every single thing that she do. You can't just label her a singer no more or an entertainer. Like she does too much for you to just put her in the box. And that's like why she's like my number one main role model.
At the end of the day, would you prefer going into being in the entertainment industry, or just like, or is it rap is the one that's gonna take you all the way to the top, and that's what you want to do until you're done?
You know, I don't know. I'm so goddamn airy. I just be going with the flow. So we just gonna see what happens. Shit, I can't even tell you. Like, I don't know. I'm not even into all that industry shit. I be seeing shit that I don't like devil shit and some whole other shit that niggas be doing just to have a name for themselves or have a couple motherfucking Instagram followers. Like, this shit not even like that serious. Like, to me, I just want to have a whole bunch of bread. That's always been my main goal. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do that's gonna make me money off of myself, so I don't have to work for nobody. Like, I just want to have my own bread. That's the only thing I'm focused on. So shit. But if shit, anybody in the industry, like shit, if Summer wants to do a song, she can let me know. We can hop on that type shit. But other than that, like, I'm just trying to stay as grounded as possible. I feel like that's just the only way up, is just to stay grounded and just keep your values and your morals and just never kind of like sell your soul for some whole other shit. It ain't even that serious.
All right, so our last question before we let you go that we ask all of our Dormville artists.
Okay.
Who are you listening to right now? Who's in your playlist?
Summer Walker's new album is definitely my playlist. Jam the Hoe one time, I didn't like it. Jam the Hoe the second time, I love the shit out that hoe. So I don't know. I'm definitely jamming this shit right now. We keep Ari Lennox on the motherfucking speakers. That shit, I'm on my R&B shit crazy. Sir, shit, I've just recently got into Sir. Sock it to me, Larry Jones. Sock it to me. So gotta listen to Larry. Good job, Larry. On that All Black right now. I've been listening to San Fran artists crazy. Les, he's from Houston. Les, fuck with Les. I don't know. I just been on some super chill shit right now. Usually I be getting into that hype shit. You know, I got to jam the baby because he just dropped his shit. Yeah. But usually I be on that hype shit. And recently I just been super chill right now. That's been a vibe lately.
Yo, I guess not one more question, but like one more thing before we do the very, very last plugs and everything. Yo, you have a whole Instagram dedicated to just like going out and eating tacos.
Yeah, let's fuck some tacos.
Yo, where best spot in Dallas right now? Like, if we just decided to take the trip right now, like where should we pull up to?
Best spot in Dallas right now. Let me think. Okay, I got two spots. It's a taco joint in the Grove. It's in a shell. It's 24 hours. I pop in there all the time, every time. That hoe's definitely good. And then I just recently got put on the City View tacos. Them hoes are delicious. What are those in Duncanville? Yeah, those is in Duncanville. So City View tacos and the tacos at Shell in the Grove. Both of those.
Bet. Yo, go ahead and plug all your social media. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can find all the music, who they need to follow, just the homies and everything.
Bet. Follow New Tribe Same Quest. So it's basically that whole thing. On Twitter it's NTSQ Music. And then on Instagram is New Tribe Same Quest. That's the gang. That's the group. Follow me. Twitter and Instagram is Brionne with a 0. So BRI0NNE_ on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to listen to my music, it's just Brionne. That's BRIONNE. Everybody spells that shit wrong. It's Brionne 23. Just type in 23. And shit, if you want to listen to any of my videos, just type in Brionne on YouTube. I've been blessed enough to now I'm at the top of the motherfucking YouTube list. So you just can type in my name now. You ain't got to type in no extra shit. Just type in my name now. They'll pop up.
Yo, much love. We appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, guys. I fuck with this interview.
Guess I'm constantly thinking about guala. Your man wanna fuck with a baller, but if it ain't money, don't call me. Sorry, fucking the beat. I be riding this hoe like a Harley. I'm smoking on diesel. Your shit be on silent. These bitches want titles. I just want the boxes. I just wanna fly down to Mexico. Give me some pesos.